find out the news wherever you are. From all of us here, good night.
Good evening. A woman from Pontefract says she wants a meaningful public apology to come out of the infected blood inquiry. The final report is to be published tomorrow. It's one of the biggest disasters in the history of the NHS. Thousands of patients were given contaminated blood in the 1970s and 80s. Well, for years, campaigners have searched for the truth. And now Leslie hopes she's about to finally find it.
My name's Leslie Brownworth and I live in Pontefract. I'm a victim of the contaminated blood scandal, infected victim. And we've been campaigning for many, many years for victims, infected, affected, people that were infected with blood products and also transfusion victims. It was 94, 95 that I found out that I'd been infected with hepatitis C. It was just an awful time of, lethargy, chronic fatigue, muscle pain, brain fog, things like that. It was just awful. And at this point, I'd got 3 really young children. It impacted me massively because I didn't know if I was going to die or not. I did not know what the outcome would be or how long I'd live. It's been a cover-up, a complete cover-up. So all the way down the line, 40 years, they've played it down massively. I don't think anybody's going to be charged or sent to prison for it. I don't think that's going to happen. No heads are going to roll. I think the only way that they can give anybody justice is by compensation. It is the only way, really, other than, obviously, we want a meaningful apology. We know what happened, but I want to see it in writing publicly so that everybody can see, because it's been a very difficult story to tell and to get people to believe that it actually happened.
Leslie Brownworth speaking there, and we'll bring you more on the infected blood inquiry tomorrow when that final report is published. Tonight, you can catch up with the Politics North special on the BBC iPlayer. Next, every year wildfires cause significant damage in the Peak District. This week, firefighters, landowners and National Park rangers all came together to practice as a team. They're aiming to be ready to tackle future fires more effectively. Simon Hare went to see them in action.
It's only a practice, but it has a serious purpose. The Peak District National Park's Fire Operations Group has come together for an exercise in the shadow of Stanage Edge. The area's wide-open moorland often falls victim to wildfires, which can burn for days and are usually started accidentally by visitors.
You could have had a barbecue, the actual container is silver foil, the heat then transfers into under the ground. You could have gone home, you could have taken it with you. You could have left an hot material which is just smouldering, ready to burst into a fire, particularly the peat as it goes underground and pops anywhere on the moors.
They're one of the biggest problems we face. We can have one wildfire that could undo 10 years of painstaking conservation work, so we absolutely have to do all we can to prevent them.
Local gamekeepers are also on hand to provide advice on how firefighters can access the land safely.
People don't understand how fast these things can spread. It only takes a cigarette butt and you can lose thousands of acres. And this habitat's incredibly important. 75% of the world's heather moorland is in the UK and we need to look after it.
Although there is a peak time for fires, the worry is they can break out at almost any time. It's hoped when this is next done for real, everyone will be prepared to bring it under control quickly. Simon Hare, BBC Look North, Derbyshire.
Right, it's time to take a look at the weather forecast now. Here's Katerina.
Hello there. Well, a quiet night ahead. It looks to be largely dry, but we'll get that low cloud mist and murk drifting in off the North Sea. Temperatures will fall away to around 10 degrees, a mild start to our Monday morning. Monday, misty and murky first thing. That mist and fog may take a little while to lift, but once it does, the rest of the day will brighten up with some sunny spells. It does look to stay mostly dry, highs of around 18 degrees, but there's more of a chance of seeing a few showers through the day on Tuesday.
That's all from us. Thanks for watching.
and little toy things up on the cliff tops.